So in today's video, what I'm going to reveal to you is how I signed 7 clients in 1 week for my social media marketing agency. And so we did this without spending any money on ads or by cold calling any businesses. Now, I've actually made 2 of these videos before. A few months back, I made a video where I described to you how I signed 4 clients in 1 week. And that was my record at that time. Fast forward about 1 or 2 months after that, we made a second video where I documented how we signed 6 clients in 1 week. And now here we are, we have passed the record by 1 and we have signed 7 clients in 1 week. So welcome back to my channel. If you are new, do make sure to hit like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back for more videos. So what I want to go over in this video is the things that we did differently, right? How did we go from 4 to 6 and then now 6 to 7 clients in 1 week? The big differentiator was that we had a ton of referrals. So we still got clients with outreach and our usual methods of getting clients, but we got way more referrals in this week. And if you watch the video where I documented the 6 clients in 1 week, you'll notice that in that video, what we did was we dropped the packages. We dropped the package we were offering and we went in with a lower ticket offer, somewhere around $400 or $500 per month to get more clients to come in. It was much easier for them to commit to a 3-month commitment when it was only $400 or $500 per month. But in the last month or two, we've actually kind of changed what we're doing again. So now pretty much everyone who came in this week, so nearly all 7 clients, signed up on a lot bigger packages. Packages that range from around $700 up to $900 and $950 per month. And as always, yes, all of these clients are locked in for about 3 months because we always work off a 3-month minimum with our clients. Now, obviously, most of our clients stay on longer, right? The goal is to just lock in for 3 months. So it's worthwhile for us to research their brand and do a lot of work for them. But we actually keep our clients on average a lot longer, which is obviously very key because getting a new client and keeping them for 3 months is one thing, but getting a new client and keeping them for 6 months is actually worth 2 of the clients that only came for 3 months. So it's not all about how many clients you get in a week, right? It really comes down to how much they're paying you and how long they stay. If I was to get 3 clients for $300 for 3 months, that would be somewhat equivalent to getting 1 client who paid you $1,000 per month, but then actually stayed longer. So as I mentioned, look, the bulk of these clients came from referrals, and referrals are one of those things that you can't directly control, but you can influence. So I'm gonna give you the 4-step process that we use to actually get more referrals, and 4 things that you can do for your agency and have in place so that when you have clients who come on board, you have a set system to follow with them so that they're happy and that they refer more people to you. And I just wanna put out a disclaimer that we don't sign 7 clients every week. This was an anomaly, and although we're trying to get up to that level of signing 6 and 7 clients consistently every week, we're just not there at the moment. Reason being is we have to put a lot of focus on our service delivery during this time because we're building our team, and when you've got more clients coming in, you want to make sure that your current clients are getting a really good service, because if you don't, things are going to get messy. All right, so the first thing that you've got to do to build a rock solid referral system is that you have got to have a very nice discount in place for when your clients actually refer someone to you. So for us, what we do is about 10%, okay? So if they refer someone and the client signs up for $900 per month, it means that the client gets $90 off their next invoice. Now, what we also do is we increase this if they send us over a certain number of referrals. So if they send us about 3 referrals, then we'll increase this to 15%. So in this case, we're just further incentivizing them to send even more people our way, because let's say, for example, they send you 3 with 10%, at $900. That's going to be 90 times 3, which is $270. Now, after that, we're going to actually increase it to 15. So if they send us even 1 more referral, they'll get 15% of the 4 referrals and not just the 1 extra one. That means they're going to get 15% of 900 4 times. That's the first thing. You've got to have a very nice referral discount. Now, you have to sit down and run the numbers for yourself. You don't want to start cutting into your margins or cutting away from your profitability. But for us, we've run the numbers and it just makes sense. It makes sense because we don't have to pay any staff to do outreach to get these clients. So even if on average we were to pay our outreach staff $10 or $20 to get a client, we don't have to do this with referrals. So we're willing to take a little bit of a hit because it's an easier sell as well. It's much easier to sell someone when they're a referral because it's not a sales call. It's really just a call of what do you do? How can you help me? How can you do what you did for my friend for me? And when can we get started? It's a lot easier to sell someone when they're getting referred to you. And so that's why we don't mind cutting into our margins just that slight little bit, because it just makes sense. Now, the second thing you want to do is you want to offer a sign up bonus to the person who's actually signing up. Okay, so let's say John is my client and John refers Jimmy. When Jimmy is on the phone with me, I'm going to give him a bit of a bonus for signing up. And what we're doing there is we're actually making John look really good in the eyes of Jimmy, because Jimmy is now saying, because I went to John and I didn't go direct to you, I'm actually getting a bonus. Like, I'm getting an extra bit of service that I don't have to pay for. So this does two things. It makes our client John look really good, and it makes Jimmy take action a lot faster. So he's more willing to actually make that commitment to working with us rather than pushing it and saying, hey, I'll get back to you in 1 or 2 weeks. The third thing you want to do, which is probably the most important, is that you have to deliver a really good service, right? If you are not delivering a good service, your clients are not going to refer people. And the weird thing is that you can run an agency and not deliver a good service, but it's something that I would highly recommend you don't do. I've seen it before, and I've seen people basically just lock in clients for 3 months, but they know that the client is going to get a terrible service and they're going to leave after 3 months. Please don't do that. One, it's going to annoy people a lot and you're almost scamming people. But secondly, it's a very, very good way of kicking yourself in the back. You see, growing when you give a good service is way easier, right? My agency's first client who signed up in November of 2019 is still with us at the time of recording this. That is about 10 or 11 months still with us. That is way more valuable to us than 3 clients who came for 3 months and then went off. So please, please, please do focus on giving a very, very good service to your clients. And the fourth and final thing is that you have to ask, okay? Ask and you may receive, believe it or not, but a lot of times people and clients aren't aware that you have a referral system in place. So you first want to let them know, maybe if you're doing a weekly update email with your clients, let them know. Whenever you get on the phone with them and you're ending the call, just say, hey, just so you know, John, we have a really good referral system in place. So if you can refer another business to us, we'll give you 10% of what they sign up for. And so we do this all the time, right? We don't do it every single week, but on most calls, we'll drop it in there and we'll mention, look, we'd really appreciate it. And we always tell them that there's a benefit for them. We're not just asking them to, hey, send us clients. We're saying you will get a direct benefit. You will save money and you'll look good in the eyes of the other person, and they'll get a bonus for actually signing up. So if you're just getting started with your agency, you're not going to be too focused on getting referrals. Now, this is more suitable for people who already have 1 or even 2 clients, because at this stage, you need to put your focus in 2 places. You got to put your focus in sales and outreach, but you've also got to put your focus on delivering a really good service so you start getting referrals and you start getting clients staying for more than 3 months, right? Clients that will stay for 6 or 9 or even 12 months. Don't stress about this if you are just getting started. What you should be focusing on now is outreach and sales. Once you've got those 2 and you've got some clients coming in, then you can start looking at referrals, delivering a better system, delivering a better service, and all of those other things. But for those of you getting started, put your focus on those. Contact more businesses on a weekly basis, try and get more sales calls booked in, and constantly try and optimize the messages, the emails, and the sales scripts that you are following and sending to people. So if I was to look back on these 7 clients, as I mentioned, pretty much all of them were referrals. I think it was 5 referrals and then 2 clients from outreach. So it's definitely a lot different than the average week for us. The average week will have a lot more clients coming in off outreach, probably 3 or 4 or more. But we just had a very weird week where some reason our outreach wasn't doing as well, but we got compensated with a bunch of referrals. And to be honest, business is like that. Sometimes things work great one week and they don't work as well the next week. And then the next week they're back working again. And sometimes it's hard to explain why. But anyway, I hope you got some value out of this, and I hope you kind of learned how to build a good referral system so you start getting more clients, referring new clients to you, and it just makes growing your business way, way easier. If you've watched this far, I hope you've already smashed a like, and if you want me to make videos on anything else related to social media marketing and running an agency, do let me know down below, and also make sure to join our free Facebook group, which is linked in the description, because we give it a ton of value in there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.